Hi everybody, my name is Kim Vasquez, and a lot of you guys know me, and a lot of you guys know that I'm and I've told you guys a lot about my experience in the Navy, but some of you guys don't know me very well, and so I'm going to talk to you guys about my personal experience in the military. I have a video running of my personal video from when I was actually on in the military, and feel free to take a look at that while I'm talking. First of all, I joined the Navy when I was only 17 years old. The reason why I joined the military, you may ask, is I was 17-year-old. I thought I knew everything and I didn't want anybody to tell me what to do. So I joined the Navy. Before I joined the military, I always knew that I wanted to join the military. So I was in ROTC, which is a school program that some of the school districts offer. And it basically educates you. At the time, I didn't realize how important some of the things I was learning, like my general orders and honor, courage, and commitment meant. But when I joined boot camp, I realized how important all this training was that I had. As a result of being in ROTC, I was able to go into the military at a rank higher. Instead of going in as the E1, I was able to go in as the E3. Joining the military is a huge decision, and it's not something you take lightly. At the time I was only 17, I didn't have any responsibilities. No one was affected by my decision besides me. But I would definitely recommend that if you or anybody you know are interested in joining the military, you educate yourself, because that educating yourself will help you in the long run. If the Navy has their own website at Navy.com, the Army has a website at GoArmy.com, and Marines also have a website at Marines.com, and the AirForce.com is for Air Force. So if it's something you're interested in, I would definitely say educate yourself, because and join the force that best suits you. I went to boot camp in Great Lakes in Chicago, Illinois. It was shocking when I got off the bus, even though I knew and had been trained, and I went to things to help me get prepared for boot camp. Everybody was yelling at you and all at once, and it was a different experience. And anybody who knows me, it was hard for me to keep my mouth shut. In boot camp, they taught us the Navy core value, which is honor, courage, and commitment. And did you know that the Navy has their own language? For instance, if you need to go to the bathroom, you don't say I need to go to the bathroom, you say I need to go to the head. If you're on the flight deck, or the floor is called the deck, the wall is called the bulkhead. So it gets you adjusted, and you learn the chain of command and your general orders. Boot camp usually lasts about 7 to 9 weeks, depending on everybody's situation is different. If you fail a week and they don't think that you have it down packed, then they send you to another division and you get ASMO'd back. It only took me 7 weeks to finish boot camp. After that, I went to my A school, which is a school to teach me about my job. Since I went in as an undesignated airman, I basically had a crash course on all the airman duties that there could possibly be. They taught me a lot of safety and hazard tips as far as what I went and encountered when I'm in the military. My job was considered the most dangerous job on the dailybeast.com. Back in the days, it was the second most dangerous job, next to crab fishermen. Today, I guess they've been retraining and changed a little of the way they do things, because it's dropped down and the risks aren't as high. It's down to number 9. But if you want to see where the jobs rank at, you can go to dailybeast.com. Right now, I'm going to show you one of the videos that we were shown in class, or an example of a similar video that we were shown on class about a crash on the flight deck. I have to warn you, it's really intense. This airplane's coming in right now. Now you'll see everybody scrambling around in this video. That's what they train you. They train you to not think about what you're seeing right now, just to do your job, to get everything together. Don't hesitate. A popular saying we have on the flight deck is always keep your head on a swivel. That's basically meaning you prepare and have your eyes open to what's going on around you. So people are scrambling, getting everything together. No one's hesitating, and that's what they teach you. So as you can see, it's a very dangerous job. It's so dangerous that whenever I got to my ship, whenever we would go out to sea for any period of time, as long as we had 100 touches on our flight deck, I got an extra $100 a month because it was such a dangerous job. But it wasn't always so dangerous and always so scary. I went out on my 6-month deployment. My 6-month deployment, I was very fortunate that I was able to go to Spain and to Greece and to Naples and to France, and I had exposure to all these different cultures and all these different opportunities, and it was just a great experience. And the best part of it was at the time I was dating a guy on the ship, and he worked in my division, but he was in the crash and salvage, so we never really saw each other when we were out to sea. But we ended up getting married, and we're still married today, 11 years later. And I got to share all those experiences with him, and we have all those memories together. And if you can look around in this office, this is our office, and there's a bunch of pictures of our experiences and trips that we got to do while we were in the military. I would have to say, though, the changing effect, the thing that changed everything, as it must have changed everything for everybody here in the United States, was on September 11th, 2001. We were off the coast of France, and it was reported that the Twin Towers were hit by terrorists, and it changed everything the way the military did at that point on. The only real experience I had in the military was a relaxed setting. After that happened, things changed. Things got a lot tighter and a lot stricter. I became qualified in the 9mm gun, a 12-gauge shotgun, and M16. Those are things that I never thought that I would have to know how to use on a ship, but I did. I got qualified in arm watches, and eventually, while we were out to sea on our deployment, our ship was the evacuation ship for President Bush when he had to go overseas. We did come back, but things were definitely different, but in a good way. It made you realize that this is what you're here for, and this is what I want to do. I'm here to fight for my country, and I know that my family must have been worried about me while I was overseas, but I was more worried about them. Being in the military, it taught me independence. They taught me to have the honor to stand up for what I believe in, the courage to do things that I'm scared of, and the commitment to stick to it. And had I not joined the military, I probably would have never met my husband, or I know I never would have met my husband. I wouldn't have the life experiences that I had to lead me to the path that I am on today. Today, the military still is a major part of my life. I've used my VA loan to purchase my first house. I've used my GI Bill to help pay for my college. Matter of fact, it's paying for my college right now. And I use the VA medical benefits that are allowed to me. If you want to have more information, I strongly suggest that if you or anybody you know are a veteran, to go to www.va.government to find out what resources are out there for you and take advantage of them. And like I said, the military was such a huge, eye-opening experience to me, and it led me to who I am and what I do today. Thank you.